HVAC company owners, welcome to my channel. I'm Isaac with Upscale Digital. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Ads campaign completely from scratch. So let's jump into it. What you want to do first is head over from overview over to campaigns and just click this campaigns right over here. I'm already on it. And then you're going to click this blue plus sign and then you're going to click new campaign. Now it's going to ask you what your objective is. You can go for sales, leads, website traffic. Some people go for traffic. Some people want to get some reach and views. But for your sake, what you want to get is leads to turn into jobs. So we're going to select leads. Now we already have our conversion goal that you'll have to set up on your account. It's very simple to do. I'm not going to do it right now, but what you would do is click add goal over here. We have submit lead forms by default for our account. That's something very easy to do that you're going to do once you sign up for Google Ads. So I'm just going to press continue here. And then it's going to ask you what campaign type you want to choose. Performance Max will show your ads on YouTube, the display network, and Google search. But that's something you want to do later on. The Performance Max campaign should be set up only once you collect enough data on your account. So for our sake, we want to just go with the search campaign, which is going to show directly on the Google platform. All right, so the next thing we want to do is click on, we're not going to select anything here. And then we're going to name our campaign. So let's assume you want to go for, right now we're in April, so let's assume you want to set up a campaign for the summer, maybe AC installation. So let's go with AC installation. Or let's just call that campaign air conditioning, because we're going to go with air conditioning, and then we can have an installation ad group, and then we can have a repair ad group. So we'll start with AC. We'll call it AC work. And then we're going to start new. And okay, so the next thing we want to do is see if we are, let's see. Okay, so the next thing we want to choose is the bidding strategy, right? Do we want to focus on conversions or do we want to focus on clicks? Well, we definitely want to focus on clicks first, because if you go for conversions right out of the gate, you're not going to get, you're actually not going to get leads most likely, because a brand new account is not going to get conversions right away. What you want to do is go to clicks, press on clicks, because we basically want to tell Google, give me as many people who will click on my ads that are looking for HVAC services. In our case, AC installation is what we're going to start with. So after we have clicks for maybe a month or two, we collect some data, then we can change it to conversions, which is going to be better for our account. So select clicks over here, and then you don't want to set a maximum cost per click bid limit, because let's say you put $30 per click, right? And then your competitor is putting $35 per click already, and they've been advertising for a while. Google is only going to show them and not going to show you. So before we collect some information and see what is the market rate per click, we don't want to set that. So later on, once we have enough data, we can do that. And then you don't want to select bid for new customers only, because you want to get whatever customers would come through your doors. Google wouldn't even know what who your past clients are, but once you start your campaign, and let's say you go through 6 months to 12 months of data, and maybe you had a customer that came through your Google Ads campaign in month 1 or 2, now 6 months later they're coming back to Google. Let's say they're not calling you directly, so you want to make sure you capture those clients too. I hope that makes sense. Then next you want to go to campaign settings, right? Campaign settings is going to show you which networks you want to be on. So you don't want to be on the partners network, because it's going to put you on Google search partners, random websites that are non-Google websites, park domains, maybe even YouTube, but YouTube is like not as bad to be on, but this is going to give you very low quality leads, maybe even spam leads. So you want to take this off, and you want to take off the Google display network, because again, it's going to put you on other relevant sites, maybe YouTube. You want to be on the Google search network. That's going to give you the highest quality leads. And then you want to enter your location. I'm currently in New Jersey. I don't know where you are watching this in the country, but let's assume, New Jersey. I'm going to put my county, which is Bergen County. So this is your actual location where the ads are going to show. So we're going to include here. And then you can also exclude locations. Let's say a county that I don't want next to me is Passaic County. I can actually exclude it. But if you only just include the location you want to be in, you don't actually have to exclude any of the locations. I just wanted to show you that you can actually exclude certain cities. Like let's say Hackensack, New Jersey is a city in my Bergen County, in my county, that I can actually exclude. Let's say I'm actually going to take up Passaic County here so it doesn't confuse you. But let's say I'm in Bergen County, New Jersey, but I want to exclude Hackensack, New Jersey. I can do that. So that just shows you where your ads are going to actually show up. And then we're going to check no for EU political ads. And we can go next and then start working on our ads. No for AI Max. We don't want to use that. I know that Google says that you can typically see 14% more conversions, but we don't want to start with anything AI out of the gate. We want to have full control of our own ads, and we want to do them manually. I'm going to skip this because I don't need help creating my ad with AI. I'm going to do it manually myself, so I'm going to skip this. And then now our final URL. So final URL is what is the page that customers are actually going to go to. So let's assume my company is called ABC HVAC. So I would put abchvac.com, and then my landing page, which is going to be AC installation. Okay, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to put my actual agency website, because if not, it's not going to let me actually publish the ads, which I want to show you. So I'm just going to put my URL here. And what are our keywords? So we're going to put AC installation or AC installers near me. Those are some pretty good keywords that you can use. There, of course, you're going to have to do research to find out which keywords get the most volume, and I can actually show you that after. So I'm going to then start, again, your final URL. Yours will be something like abchvac.com/AC installation, right? But I'm just going to put my website for now, Upscale Digital. And so let's assume this was my page. I'm going to put AC installation for display pad, because that's what potential customers are going to see on the ad. We're not going to use a lead form here because we don't want a lead form right on Google. It's better the customers click on our website, go directly to our website, and going to fill out the form over there. And then we get to the headline section. We want to do 15 of them, so I'm going to click these plus, so we get more and more. And the headlines are basically, think about it like a billboard, what people are going to see right on Google. So we want to, I have a couple that I saved here on my other monitor, which you can see here on the left. But let's say someone wants new AC installation. So we're going to say new AC installation, AC install near you. What if someone wants to replace, right? The word replacement, replace your AC today. Central AC installation. And what about affordable AC install? What about if you want to say A+ rated AC installer? So now you want to put some things that are going to make people trust you, right? A+ rated, licensed. What if we say 1,000 plus happy customers? We can say experienced techs. We can say at your home in 24 hours. We can say guaranteed pricing. What about no hidden fees? #1 rated by local consumers. Those are some good headlines that I use for a lot of my companies. So right now we have 13 out of 15. Let's do 2 more. How about, let's say 5-star rated company, 10 years in business. So these are pretty good. Now we're gonna get 4 descriptions, So I generated some descriptions. What about need a new AC, fast installs by licensed pros, free quotes, call today. What about upgrade your AC system now, affordable installs, book your estimate. So we're going to do that. So now we have 4 good descriptions. Next thing we need are some images. So I can add some images. I have, movers because I worked on a moving campaign here. But you can go and upload. So let's go to Google and say HVAC. I'm going to say AC installation. And I'm going to download a few pictures just to, these are not the best. These are like European ones, but just for the sake of the video, let me download a few of these. Here's one. Maybe we'll download this picture. And we'll download this guy. Even though it's a completely different company with their company shirt and whatnot, but what you want to do is upload your own, your own text and your own company pictures. And if you don't have any, I urge you to hire a photographer to go out to the job site and get some professional pictures. Because if I was to work with you together, I would want you to do that so we have some good pictures. So here are some images. So just wanted to show you me uploading 3 images. You can upload up to 20, and I urge you to do that. But here's another cool thing. You can use AI. If you don't have company pictures, you can say AC installation, tech. So you can just have AI create images, and let's see what it comes up with. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So if you don't have your own images and you don't use Google Images, you can use Google Ads AI to create your own images. So it's going to take a couple more seconds here, and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it created, not bad actually, it created a guy installing, another guy installing. So these look not bad, right? I mean, it has a random company, name on this shirt, but you can select these. So let's say we like these images, we're happy with them. These pictures are going to be added here. So now you have the images in your campaign, and then you want to say, ABC HVAC. Let's assume that's your company name. You put your company name, and then you want to make your logo. So let's say my company name is ABC HVAC, right? Download the logo. Just to show you, you would go to upload here, upload your logo, and then save. So we're almost done here. We just need site links and callouts. So we're probably 70% of the way there to finishing this campaign. So the next thing we want to do is add some site links. Those are extensions of your ads, and I'm going to show you what they look like. So if I click here, you see where it says site link text. So those are going to be extensions of your ad, and they're going to be like little bubbles that customers can click. So one good site link would be get free AC quote. Another good one would be AC installation cost. What about book AC installation? And financing options could be another one. So you would add a description here. For example, get free AC quote. You can say, get your AC installed in a matter of hours in today. What is up with installed? You can say, at your home in 4 hours. I don't know if you guys can guarantee that, but just as an example, right? Then your final URL will be your actual website, like ABC HVAC, and then you can say free quote. Now, mind you, all these they're going to have different URLs. Like this one will be AC installation cost, but you can just duplicate the landing pages you have. They can look the same, but have just different titles and a different permalink, different different page name, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Just duplicate the same design and make it different. This is going to help you rank though. It's going to help you get more leads because people are going to respond to different things here. So you get the gist. You can, put AC installation cost here, affordable AC installation cost, or highly affordable. And then for here, you would say something like, book your AC installation, AC install today. You can say get $100 off, limited time, get people to click, and then you can call this book AC install. And then let's do the URL here, we'll call it financing. You can say financing options available. Flexible terms. Apply now. So now I created all these site links, and if I go all the way above here, you can see our ad is ready. It says central AC installation, replace your AC today, upgrade your AC system now, affordable installs, bulk your estimate, A+ rated AC installers, fast clean installs, get a free quote today. And then you have your site links here that I can't click now, but when customers go on Google, they'll be able to see your ad and click it. So that's how your ad will look like. But then what Google is going to do is they're going to take these headlines and they're going to test which ones get more clicks. So if central AC installation is not getting a lot of clicks, it's going to use a different one, maybe licensed AC expert, and it's going to cycle them through, right, and see the one that gets the highest click-through rate, and it's going to keep using that one. So their AI system is pretty smart. Now we're going to do call-outs. Let's assume a good call-out for you will be free installation quotes, right? People like that. You can say same week installations. You can say warranty included, or maybe you want to say $100 off today only. So that'll get people to click. Now these call outs are going to be extra words that you can use in your ad. So let's say I had all of these four selected, I can apply these call outs. And that's just going to help us convert a little bit better. Now our ad strength is pretty good. To get it to excellent, it wants me to add more site links. So let's see if I can add maybe 5 and 6. I don't know why 4 and 5 are not selected, but you get the gist here. We have 4, and then if you add 2 more, you'll get this to go to excellent. So when you set up your site links, just think about 2 more that could be good. Usually a promotion could be good. Let me see if I can just add 5 over here. So let's say $100 off today. Get our limited time promo. Get $100 off your install. And then we'll say abchvac.com. We'll call it 100 promo. So I don't know why that's not. Okay, HTTPS. Can't forget that. So is it going to let me add? Yeah, it let me add. And then if I add 1 more, then we should go to excellent. So let's do number 6. Let's say why choose us. It could be good. Here's why you should choose us. 10 years. Let's say plus happy customers. And we'll say, again, ABC HVAC. Why us? So now we have 6 site links. And now our ad strength is excellent because we have everything. We have our final URL. We have our display pad. We did our headlines. We did our descriptions. We did our images. We have the company name. We have our logo. And we have our site links and our callouts. So we're done. Completely done. And now we're going to click next. Now it's recommending to me, I just have to confirm this real quick, because Google wants to make sure that we're really us. So I'll do this spam verification real quick and we'll continue the video. Yes, it's me and the number. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so now it's recommending me a budget. It's a very low budget, but I would say $100 a day is what you want to go with. It's recommending me some random budget. It's telling me the cost per click is $3.60, but it's obviously not that in the HVAC field. Doesn't matter where you are in the nation, you're going to be looking at least $15 a click, sometimes 30, sometimes more. So especially for AC installation. So these numbers are not accurate by Google, but let's just go with their recommended budget for now. And I just want to try to publish this. And you can see our optimization score right out of the gate is 92.6, which is amazing. So it's going to take a little bit of time, because what it's going to do is check our campaign for errors, see if there's anything that is not working, that is, pretty much not good. And it usually takes about, give or take, a minute and a half. So it's going to do that. So remember, you can set your targeted location to your county. I would say, you don't want to be too niche, because if you're just going to select one county, you're going to pay a lot per click. What I recommend for most companies, if they can add like a radius of like 30 to 40, 50 miles maybe. I know that's a lot to drive sometimes. A lot of my clients don't want to go out that far, but if you set up a pretty healthy radius, then you can get some cheaper clicks in some areas that people don't want to drive to or whatnot. And just as a whole, having a bigger radius is you're not just bidding for like the best possible, what you consider the best area to work in. So keep that in mind. I'm going to publish the campaign. It's going to check for errors again. And we should be, Google is going to obviously look at this campaign. It's going to go into bid strategy learning. So Google is going to take some time to, see if this campaign has any issues. But also, as a brand new guy to Google Ads, you go through 4 or 5 days of like a testing period where you're getting just a handful of clicks. Google is testing out your ad, because people are already advertising are not going to have that happen. But there's like this learning time where your campaign is just not getting the most it's going to get. And so after the first week, you should be getting a lot more clicks. So I call this AC work, right? The whole campaign, but this ad group specifically is AC installation. So we're going to save that. Now what you want to go into this campaign, and these keywords are under broad match. You don't want to go with broad match, because it's going to give you a lot of unrelated keywords and clicks. So you want to go phrase match. And then Google is going to, it's pending, it's under review, so Google is going to review that. Another thing you want to make sure is you want to add your negative keywords, right? You don't want to put, you don't want to come up for anything that would be something like jobs, right? You don't want AC jobs, you don't want tutorial, you don't want free, you don't want parts. So we work with HVAC companies where we have a negative keyword list of over 400 keywords, so we can make sure that you're not wasting your money, right? Because you're not going to have that big list, and that's something that we work on every single day. Now, I wanted to go here and show you some cost per clicks and what are some keywords you can look at. So we're going to go to Tools. And then we're going to go to Keyword Planner under Planning. So let that pull up. So I'm going to go Discover New Keywords. And I'm going to say AC Installation, AC Installers. So let's see what kind of keywords are actually good. They get the most volume. So AC Installation by far is really good. So because I went phrase match, I would probably want to change AC installation to AC installation near me. Okay. You can also set up a campaign for mini split installation. And then you have HVAC installers, but that's too general because we want to, go for air conditioner specifically. You don't want to go too broad because that's going to give you completely different kind of results. You have air conditioner installation near me, so that's also a keyword. So I want to remember AC installation near me as one keyword. I'm going to copy that. And what else do we have? That's probably the main keyword. So that alone can get me a lot of traffic. You can also do central AC installation, but all of that is going to come up under the phrase match. So now, and by the way, AC installation near me, let's go specific. Let's say New Jersey. Let's say AC installation NJ. Let's see if we get any keywords. Yeah, we have some keywords, some searches, not a lot, and it's not really giving me the cost per click. So we're not able to get actual data, but let's go back and look at just AC installation near me and see nationwide, you're looking at between $10 to $67. So pretty expensive, but of course you have to calculate, how many, for us, we know that usually every 4 clicks should result in a lead. So if you're paying, let's say $20 per click, and it takes you, let's say 4 or 5 clicks, it could cost you $100 to get a job. And so you have to see what you're actually charging and if that makes sense for you. So we're going to go back to campaigns and go back to our AC installation. And then instead of AC installation, a better keyword would be AC installation near me as a phrase match. So anyone who types in AC installation and then a different word within that, it'll capture as a phrase match. So AC installation company, AC installation near me, AC installation, you get the point. Same thing with AC installers. So that's one ad group, right? The installation. But what if you wanted to go, let's go into the campaign again. Be careful with like confusing campaigns and ad groups. A campaign is big picture AC, right? AC work. Let's say you're doing heating work, I'll call it heating work. And then there'll be an installation and a repair campaign. Here we have AC work, and then I did one installation ad group, not a campaign, it's an ad group. And then we're gonna create another ad group now, because maybe you wanna target repair, right? So now we're gonna say standard, we're gonna call this AC repair. And then we would do the same exact thing. So we'll do AC repair. Oops, I don't know what happened. So it decided to do something crazy for me. Okay. So I'm going to say AC repair near me. And obviously you can, we can do research and get 1 or 2 more keywords. You don't want to put too many keywords. We like to do what's called a SCAG, single keyword ad group, 1 or 2 keywords in one ad group. That's the best practice. And so let's see, let's clear all profiles. Okay, so here we would call it AC repair. And then our headlines would be, let's give you headlines for AC repair. So let's say, people are searching AC not cooling, call now. We can do something like AC repair near you. We can do same day AC repair. So notice now all my headlines are related to AC repair. So 24/7 AC repair service, emergency AC repair is good. And then we want to do the other stuff like A+ rated on the BBB, 1,000 plus happy customers, 10 years in business, qualified expert techs, What else do we want to do? At your home in 4 hours, guaranteed to fix your issue. I don't know if you want to promise that, but if you feel comfortable. What else? Book AC repair now. Local AC repair expert. So you mix and match. I have 13 here. I didn't finish the whole 15, but you get the gist. We did that with the other campaign, so you would just get 2 more. You don't have to have 15, but it's really good to have 15. Now I'm going to generate descriptions. So high converting AC descriptions would be something like, what about something like AC not cooling, fast same day repair, licensed text call now. Here is that, and here is that. So we did that. Now images, you can use the same images that we used before, or you can go and generate AC repair images, right? With Google's AI. If you don't have your own images, you can just do that. So let's wait a second and see what it does for us. Generally, I think the AI images are pretty good. If you have nothing else, if you really don't have anything, as a placeholder until you get your images and you want to kickstart your campaign, I think these are pretty good. Could be worse. So AC repair, we have this image, we can choose this, we can choose this. We can even choose this lady sitting on her couch and this guy. And then we're going to save. Again, ABC, HVAC. And then we have our logo. I'm going to take these out. So site links, again, we're going to do the same thing. And so let's say you're done with everything and we're good with AC repair. We'll put the keyword here again. And save and continue. And now you have your second ad group for AC repair. So we'll change that to phrase match. And then we can go back to the keyword tool and say, is there a better keyword for AC repair? Maybe AC repair near me. So I'm going to go to the keyword tool. And AC repair near me, sure enough, is good. And maybe air conditioner repair is also good. AC service near me is good. So those are the 2 I'm going to use. So let's go back to our campaigns. I'm going to put AC repair near me, and I'm going to add AC service near me. And I'm going to make these phrase match. And then eventually what's going to happen is under insights and reports, you're going to go to search terms here. And whichever keywords you get clicks for, you can see here. So then you can add those to the negative keywords. But what you want to make sure is you want to make sure you go back to your AC repair and you add your list of negative keywords. We have over 400 of those. So this is like a really good, like beginner friendly setting up your campaign. But there's much more that goes into it other than the keywords and negative keywords. The ads that are going to be created for you, right? I created one ad. We actually create like 8 to 10 different ads for our customers. So with Google Ads, you have to continuously always work on your account. It's not like if you have a small budget, like $1,000, $2,000 a month, you might be good with just this kind of simple setup. But if you're spending a lot of money on Google Ads and you want to get a lot of leads, a lot of jobs, this is something you have to work on literally almost every day, because you have to worry about the ads, the negative keywords, the landing page, how it converts. If it doesn't convert, then you have to redesign it. That's why hiring a marketing company, in my opinion, and I'm biased, but in my opinion, hiring a marketing company is going to be that much better for your investment you're making. If you're spending $5,000, $10,000 per month on Google Ads, or even $3,000, $4,000, you're going to get much better results by having someone working on this almost every single day. So if you're in that phase where you're thinking, this is not for me, I don't think I can work on this every single day, this is confusing, in the description I have a form for you that you can fill out, completely free consultation. We can jump on the phone and we can show you what it is we can potentially do for you, and no, zero obligation. The worst thing is you walk away with some free information. So if you are looking to, have a consultation with us, fill out the form description. Let's have a conversation, and I look forward to connecting with you.